If you got a good heart, you better get smart. The devil's all around and not the one you want. The shit is so profound. Let's drink another quart. If you got a good heart, you better get smart. If you got good ears, you better listen clear. All masters at the mic, she's had the sauce for years. She's got you in her sights, the others disappear. If you got good ears, you better listen clear.
Listen, you didn't drop onto Earth to play small. You're a traveler from galaxies unborn, wired with codes the world forgot. Codes that can bend reality, heal bodies and awaken entire planets. But first, you have to remember who the heck you are. I'm Jerry Sargent, founder of Star Magic Healing. Inside the Infinity app, you'll access your galactic blueprint, quantum meditations, soul transmissions, multi-dimensional breathwork, and a global tribe of high-frequency beings walking the path beside you. This isn't incense and quiet ohms. This is soul surgery with cosmic scalpels. This is multi-dimensional DNA detonation. This is why you came. If these words vibrate in your bones, the universe is calling you right now. Download the Infinity app or visit starmagichealing.org and step into the new frequency. Your soul's been waiting. I'll meet you on the inside.
There's something in the water. There's something in the air. The proof is all around us.
It's not a matter of time, sure as the blaze in your eyes.
Howdy, 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 everybody. This is an Everything You Don't Want You to Know special report. We will get back to our regularly scheduled program next Sunday. But for now, they've been trying to tell you that the CIA is nothing for us to worry about. Oh, trust me, it is. Here it is, straight from the horse's mouth, February 1981. William Casey, Director of Central Intelligence. And now they're sending hiccups. Quote, everything the American public believes is false. Confirmed in Barbara Honegger's notes, former Reagan White House policy analyst, published in her 1989 book and repeated under oath in later interviews. That wasn't hyperbole. It was the mission statement. Let's walk through the layers that they built, one by one, shall we? With the actual documents and the men who signed their names to them. Layer 1 we'll call water. Dr. Harold Hodge, head of the Division of Pharmacology and Toxology at the University of Rochester, the same man who ran the Manhattan Project's fluoride research, wrote classified memos in 1948 proving sodium fluoride reduces IQ and causes docility in mammals. Declassified 1994 under the Energy Employees Occupational Illness Compensation Program Act. The New Bern-Kingston fluoride study, 1945 to 1955, showed children in fluoridated New Bern had 13 to 15% lower IQ than non-fluorinated Kingston. The results were buried for 40 years. Public Health Service dentist Dr. George Waldbutt blew the whistle in his 1965 book, Fluoridation, The Great Dilemma. He lost his hospital privileges for that. Layer 2, radio and microwave mind control. Dr. Alan Frey, officer of Naval Research Contracting, proved in 1961 that pulsed microwaves at 1 to 3 gigahertz can induce audible clicks inside the human skull. Published in Journal of Applied Physiology, Jose Delgado, MD, PhD, Yale University, demonstrated in 1969 that a bull charging at full speed can be stopped mid-run with a radio signal to the caudate nucleus. See Physical Control of the Mind Towards a Psycho-Civilized Society, 1969. Dr. Ross Adley, chief of research at the VA hospital in Loma Linda, proved in 1975 that extremely low-frequency ELF fields at 6 to 20 hertz alter calcium ion efflux in brain tissue, changing behavior. Declassified DARPA papers, 1984. Layer 3, television and subliminal programming. Wilson Brian Key, PhD, University of Western Ontario, documented embedded sexual imagery and death symbols in liquor and cigarette ads in his 1973 book, Subliminal Seduction. The FCC banned subliminal advertising in 1974 after the research went public, proving it works and proving they knew. How about liquid death on shelves right now? Layer 4, Operation Mockingbird and displayed social mirroring. CIA Director Alan Dulles authorized Operation Mockingbird in 1953. Frank Wisner, head of the Office of Policy Coordination, bragged they could, quote, play the piano in every major newsroom. Carl Bernstein, yes, that Carl Bernstein, exposed the full extent in Rolling Stone, October 20th, 1977, over 400 American journalists on CIA payroll by 1975. This is 50 years ago, guys. Layer 5 here, predictive programming of the 2020 event. Yes. 1997, Dr. Leonard Horowitz, DMD, MA, Harvard graduate in public health, publishes Emerging Viruses, AIDS, and Ebola, Nature, Accident, or Intentional. Documents DoD contracts for weaponized viruses. 2008, Rockefeller Foundation publishes Lockstep Scenario Paper, a global pandemic used to enforce authoritarian biometric controls, exact playbook. 2010, Rockefeller Foundation funds Operation Lockstep, tabletop exercise with Johns Hopkins and the World Economic Forum. 2015, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation funds event 201 in October 2019 with Johns Hopkins and WEF, simulating a coronavirus pandemic starting in South America, moving to mandatory lockdowns and digital certificates. 6 weeks later, the real thing starts. Every single one of these documents is public. Every single whistleblower I just named lost careers, funding, or worse for telling you. Now, look up at the sky. In December 2025, Object 3ATLAS is coming in. The same agencies that ran MKUltra, declassified in 1977. The same agencies that ran Operation Paperclip. The same agencies that wrote the Lockstep script are now running 24/7 press conferences about an interstellar visitor. Ask yourself, when have they ever told you the full truth about anything that actually mattered? This is the whole show, and you're awake in the middle of it. But now we move into the final act. A guy named Serge Monast, Canadian journalist, got his hands on leaked plans in 1994 and spelled it out before he died suddenly at age 51. He called it Project Bluebeam. It's not sci-fi, it's 4 simple steps to scare the entire planet into giving up freedom forever. Step 1, make everyone lose faith in religion. Fake earthquakes, fake ancient discoveries that prove every holy book is a lie. Step 2, this is the one happening right now. Use satellites and giant lasers in the sky to project fake gods, fake Jesus, fake aliens, fake spaceships, whatever you're most likely to believe in. At the same time, they beam voices straight into your head with radio waves. Yes, the tech exists, been around since the 60s. You'll think God or the aliens are talking to you personally, telling you to obey the New World Government. Step 3, make millions of people hear dead relatives or see visions using the same radio wave tricks. Everyone thinks the end of the world is here. Step 4, fake alien invasion or fake rapture. People beg the United Nations to save them. One world religion, one world government. Game over. The perfect prop just showed up on cue. This thing they're calling 3ATLAS. A giant glowing object from outside the solar system that's getting brighter every night in December. They're doing planetary defense drills about it right now. Perfect timing for Christmas week, right? If suddenly the sky lights up with Jesus, spaceships, or both, and you start hearing voices telling you to line up for the new system, that's not God. That's the finale they've been rehearsing for 70 years. You've been watching the dress rehearsal your whole life. December 2025 might be opening night. I hope that we're all wrong, and nothing like this ever comes to pass, and mine are just the rantings of a crazy man on a podcast, screaming nonsense into the void. But just in case it isn't, if this thing becomes something that can be used to trigger you, something that can be used to control you, in any way, shape, or form, remember what I have said here, and do not allow them to do that to you or anyone you know and love. Spit out the bread. Look away from the circus. If you want the music that keeps me sane while I watch this circus, the comics that decode it all, and the next pre-order drops that fund the next round of Truth Bombs, go right now to blacklightdistrict.studio. You can also email me directly, jbs@blacklightdistrict.studio. I read every single one. We're not waiting for permission anymore, guys. This is JBS signing off. Stay dangerous. Love you.
There's something in the water. There's something in the air. The proof is all around us.
It's not a matter of time. Sure as the blaze in your eyes, I sense a subtle shift. Instincts I can't resist. Weary of wolves in disguise. Drunk on a gallon of wine. Red as the rivers you dried. Bad apples spoil the punch. Bruises and rotten fronts. You've got a thirst you can't hide.
There's something in the water. There's something in the air. The proof is all around us. The symptoms are everywhere. There's something in the water. There's something in the air. The proof is all around us. The symptoms are everywhere.
Might be a fault of design.